Hi everyone, it's Manny again. Welcome back to the channel. It's a wonderful morning here in Osp, which is a nice little village in Slovenia. And it's a very special place when it comes to rock climbing because they have some awesome cracks here. I hope we can get some nice climbing footage done to show that to you. But back to the topic of this video. Why am I vegan? Three reasons, three easy answers for the animals, for the planet, for my health. Okay? But there's also another thing that I wanted to talk about in this video and which I thought of recently, and that is being able to look at yourself in the mirror, being able to look at myself in the mirror and be satisfied with who I am as a person. And yeah, just to be satisfied, just to be able to respect yourself, okay? To respect myself in this case. And when you look at it that way, then there are basically four different groups of people, in my opinion. And the first one is the uneducated ones. They are just not aware of what their actions are causing, okay? They don't know that animal products are bad, they don't know that their actions are causing suffering and death and destruction of the environment. And that's okay, because we all start there at some point. When we are a baby, we simply don't know what our actions might cause. We just act towards our own survival. And that's okay when you're a very young being. But as we are growing older, we don't want to live a life in blindness anymore. We want to educate ourselves. We want to know what's going on behind the scene. We want to know what's going on behind the advertisement. And basically, we want to see beyond the matrix which we are living in modern Western world, if you know what I mean. That makes sense. And I think it's just a part of growing up. That is the only thing that differs a grown-up person from a baby, which is basically the super noob stage of human beings, okay? The baby doesn't know anything, but it has the ability to learn. It has, like no other human being, the ability to learn. When we are young, we learn so fucking fast, and that is not by chance, because we want to educate ourselves, we want to see behind the scenes, we want to get knowledge. We want to accumulate knowledge so that we can live our life perfectly, that we can align our actions to our knowledge and become more efficient and better in whatever we want to do. That's why we learn so fucking fast when we are young. But when we gain this knowledge, when we are grown up, and we lose the ability to learn, at least to some extent, which this is what defines a grown-up person, in my opinion. Huge knowledge, the actions are aligned to their knowledge, but they kind of lose a little bit the ability to learn because it's not necessary anymore, okay? You know already a lot. Of course, you can keep your ability to learn when you train it. But that's another thing, again, I get lost in the details. Okay, so basically, I couldn't look at myself in the mirror if people would still be an uneducated person. So first thing, you get educated. Once you're educated, you have the choice between three other different kinds of people. And number two here would be the ignorant ones. I'm not sure if I'm using the term here in the right way, but for me an ignorant person is a person who knows what's going on, who got educated or educated themselves, but doesn't give a fuck. Okay, they don't give a fuck about the health, about the environment, about the animals. And yeah, that's kind of sad, because if you're an ignorant person, you will never align your actions with your knowledge. And this will prevent you from stepping your game up and reaching the next level. And that's what you want to do. You want to get better in life, okay? You want to step your game up, you want to reach the next level, you just want to get better and better and better. That's what's life all about. And if you're an ignorant person, you will never reach this step. You will fail because you don't act in alignment with your knowledge. First thing is you know it, second thing is you do it. That's how it works. So I couldn't look at myself in the mirror if I was an ignorant person. The third possibility would be to become a weak person. A weak person knows what's going on. They are educated as well. They know that animal products are bad, but they are too weak to give them up. Weak persons, weak people, this is a very huge group of people. And they are basically slaves of their addictions. So there was a time where smoking was advertised as healthy. And people believed that. People started to smoke, they believed it's healthy, and so they could justify their actions. But in the meantime, we got educated. We know that smoking is one of the maybe the unhealthiest addiction that you can have. I mean, there are worse addictions, but you know what I want to say here. It's sure that it's unhealthy. And although the people know that, there are still a lot of smokers out there. And I'm pretty sure every smoker, every one of today's smokers know that what they are doing is bad for their health. They know it costs them money, it's bad for basically everything. It's a lose-lose situation, and still they keep smoking. The only reason for that is simply because they are too weak to give up their old habits, to give up their old addictions. And it's the same with animal products. Animal products cause addictive behavior in humans. That's proven. There are some certain chemicals, and it's also the taste, you know, this juicy, fatty, salty, spicy taste, which is so horny. This is a very addictive causing taste and stuff, okay? So we are addicted to animal products, and to give that up costs strength. And being a weak person is not a nice place to be, because you're basically a slave of your addictions. You cannot decide for your own. And I don't want to look in the mirror and see such a person. So basically, I also don't want to be a weak person. And now, if I don't want to be uneducated, I don't want to be ignorant, and I don't want to be weak, I have only one choice left. And that is the very small minority, small group of person, the fourth kind of people that exist on this planet, which are those that step the fuck up and improve their game. Alright, so they got educated, they increased their knowledge, and then they adapt their actions towards their knowledge. That's a very important point, and that's the kind of person that I want to see when I look in the mirror. Simple as that, because then you can get better in things. You will adapt to new things you learn. You will learn, and then you will adapt your actions towards to that. And that's the thing which will make you a better. It is like that. Sorry, but it's going to make you a better person if you step the fuck up and increase your game, improve your game, just reach the next level. Giving up the animal products because you know it's bad, going vegan, and that's the person I want to see when I look in the mirror. Simple as that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. Tell me your opinion about it in the comments down below, and see you guys in the next video.